What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy weird week in limbo between Christmas and New Year's. Hope everybody had a freaking kick-ass Christmas, holiday. Hey, StreamCord actually notified Mixtopolis tonight. Hope everybody had a great holiday, a good weekend, having a good start to the week. Hopefully everybody out there is enjoying something a little tasty. Some rockin' setups, some tasty liquids, maybe a beverage. I think we got the Sparrow RTA a little more dialed in since the last time we seen each other. Loaded up with some succulents. And I'll tell you what, it's a finicky little bitch. But really, the main point is the length of the wicks. You just want to cut them a little bit longer. I noticed I could thin them out a little bit or diagonal cut them. You want them to be somewhat loose, but not too loose, because like when you do push this cap on, it can push your wicks up and out. But that's what the length does. The length, the little bit of extra length is what stops it from doing that. Do got to open it up and check it like every couple tank fills. But I'll tell you what, succulents has never tasted so clean in an RTA. I'm actually really becoming impressed with this RTA. Yeah, sometimes it does seem to want to go dry on me. It's finicky, man. It's finicky. You just got to keep playing with it. Actually, I think I got it dialed in faster than I got the Diplomat dialed in. But yeah, welcome to Wickin It and Kickin It, everybody. Last wiki of 2025. Ghost Nymph, yo, and good evening. What is up? I'm pretty sure I recognize that name at least from one time before. But welcome to Wickin It and Kickin It. It's YouTube's still throwing me off because it's not giving everybody's actual screen names. It's giving their usernames. It's really weird. Did anybody do anything cool, festive? Any cool traditions over the holiday? I enjoyed some time with the family, and then Dean came back here with me. He's here right now. His sleep schedule is out of whack, as is mine. Thank you to everybody for all the love and support to JMW Premium. Shout out to you guys. Not only just this past month, we absolutely crushed all-time records this month, but the entirety of 2025, you guys have really given me stability, kept me busy, kept me on my toes, and above all else, I get a lot of people telling me that they're enjoying this liquid and they're enjoying that liquid, and that's the best part of all of it. The absolute best part of all of it is when I get a message and somebody's like, yo man, like this apricot almond is divine. Shout out to Mao. Or yo, this cookie cane is the MTL liquid that I've been looking for. It's just a super great feeling, and that's the goal. The main goal is to put things out there for people to enjoy while they stay off cigarettes. Flavors are the driving force, I think. Not only to get you off of cigarettes, but to keep you off of cigarettes. It's what makes vaping so great. As there's just so many amazing liquids and flavors out there, and there's so much variety of gear. And that's what we do here. We talk about flavors. Sometimes we play with liquids. We play with all different types of gear. And I have a couple things to play with tonight. But I do want to see who's here. I know it was a little bit slow before the stream, which could help with keeping up with comments tonight. Let me know what you guys are rocking with tonight. Feel free to drop it in chat. Maybe you plan on building something along with the stream tonight, wicking something, whatever. Feel free to send in your hand checks, dash checks to either my Discord or Facebook PMs, and we'll keep on trying to do our thing where we get them up on screen. It seems to be working out quite well. I do want to give one shout out real quick because, and we've done it the last couple weeks, but special shout out to my man Arnie. I don't know if he's here yet or not, but Arnie, hope you're healing up. I hope you're able to come home soon. And I was thinking of you this Christmas. Oh. Shots and prayers to our brother Arnie. Dalton Beaver says yo, he's the first one in the house tonight. Yes, the sparrow holding up. It is actually. Corporate Jason had to try something again. He said, hello. Brian Enoch. Stolen Time saying howdy, howdy. How's everyone doing tonight? We're doing all right. Let's get it started. Yeah. Paul Cole. What's up? We got Dell says, yo, baby. Baby. Yo, I don't know what that, for some reason, that reminds me of New Jack City. Rockabye, baby. Yo. I don't know. For some reason that popped in my head. Ben! Yo, morning, evening, fine people. All the way from the land of Oz. It's great to see you, my dude. Let's fucking go, says Jason. Yeah. Paul got myself drunk on Christmas. Best Christmas ever. Hey, if that's your thing, I'm glad you enjoyed your Christmas, my dude. Second World Skellywag. Patrick says, I got the greatest Xmas gift that absolutely no one else got or probably even wanted. That's so cool. Dalton! Throwing a bunch of clouds. Jeremy M says, yo. We got Neil Pitts saying hello to everyone. Yeah, Dell says his sparrow's going dry. That really sucks. Yeah. Like mine flooded. Y'all witnessed me get mouths full of juice last week. A signed authentic autograph of Rip Taylor is what I got. I'm so excited. Rip Taylor is a legend in my country. Yeah, Rip Taylor is mad cool. That's awesome. I did see that. I saw that you texted me that. I was just scrambling to get set up. Advocate for Liberty! Saying hello to everyone. Tim, love you, brother. Glad to see you. Got Tim's maple cream bar in my sparrow, says Dalton. Ooh, nice. I haven't tried that one yet. Hello, Kim C. She says hello, Steve-O, and everyone in chat. I hope some of you are in a warm state right now. Yeah, no, I'm not. As a matter of fact, it's a massive blizzard out. I was actually concerned if the Wi-Fi was going to stay up tonight. It's gotten knocked out a couple times recently for a few hours at a time. It's super windy. Like I know, like in Buffalo, winds are reaching up to like 75 miles an hour. Rochester is a little over an hour east of Buffalo, but it's super windy. The snow is blowing, and it's cold. Speed hole, says Neil. Yeah. Yo, and good evening. Good evening, Ghost. Paul's back and forth with the cookie cane and crunchberry shake right now. Yes. Glad you were able to finally get that cookie cane. I know you got a little taste last year. My eyeballs are heavy. I'm a little tired, if you can't tell. Been rocking orders out. I did take Christmas Eve and Christmas off as planned, as promised. And then I did all my prep work on Saturday and then knocked out as many orders as I could yesterday and sent, like, I don't know, there was at least, I think 11 orders went out this morning. And yeah, I think I got like 3 to do that came in within the last 24 hours, and then 1 that's still hovering because I ran out of 60 ml bottles. Again, that's the second time this month we ran out of 60 ml bottles, and we even preemptively ordered, and they still haven't even shipped yet. But thankfully, I placed a little personal Bull City order and got a couple of those little 5-packs, and I think that's going to be enough to at least get that 1 order that's been waiting out. But man, shipping is a mess. I've got one lady who I've never had a problem delivering to ever in the past, and now all of a sudden her packages are saying that they're undeliverable. Makes no sense. I've got something that's been held up in customs in Canada for 10 days now, making me a little nervous. Shipping is a mess this time of year. I brought my wicking stuff to work. Oh, hell yeah, dude. First time, wasn't dry, but not super saturated. Yeah. It gets like that. I don't know. I feel like I gotta have it to where it's like on the verge of wanting to flood, but not quite. Right now, it's doing pretty good. Not as saturated as I had it yesterday, but because I was just in there poking around at the wicks a little bit. We had our family dinner yesterday, said Paul. Everyone was working through Christmas. Oh, okay. Advocate for boobies. What's up, Nick? Patrick said I saw my dad and brought all my shit. So I got my vinyl back. So excited to start buying again. Hell yeah, dude. Feels great to create something others enjoy. It absolutely does. Cookie cane is half gone. Dang. You just got it. You and Dan are killing it, Steve-O. Thank you, man. Thank you. We try our best. This past year has really shown it. Y'all have been really, really good to us. Lady Liberty. Hello, Cassie. She says hi, everyone. Dalton says hi, Tim. Let's see. Yeah, Paul's showing love to Arnie. Pioneer Insider, says Patrick. On the Vupu M100, 17 watts, 0.45. That's the way. I like it. Neil says recoil on the double barrel, Crunchberry Shake, Revenant, Delta Bonza Pro RDA, Strawberry Twinkie Milkshake. Yes! Gower, Bonza, Pro, RTA, Boysenberry Ice Cream. Hell yeah. Lots of berries. That's the way I like it. Love me some berries. Tim says just trying to survive the day. TJ's birthday today. Miss him dearly. Please, everyone, tell me stories of having a great holiday to distract me. Well, I am going to give Tim and Cassie a shots and prayers. I know the holidays are difficult on them, but yet they do what they can, not only to press on, but to be there for others. They are a shining example of what this community is all about. They're always there for people. They're doing live streams to make sure that people don't have to spend holidays alone. Not only are they people that I respect, but they are amazing friends, and I love them dearly. Shots and prayers to the Liberties. Freezing rain here all day? Dang. Freezing rain's the worst. 20 degrees here and 40 miles an hour winds. Cold out there. Yeah. Patrick says, warm state? I don't know. My state is emotionally unstable. Yeah, Kentucky, yeah. You're like on the borderline. Kentucky has borderline personality disorder. Let's see. It's so cold in Buffalo, the Duchess was out hunting for buffalo. Unfortunately, the dairy farmer put a stop to him stalking the cows. That's funny. Andy T! What's up, everybody? He says, hope you all had a good Christmas. Indeed. Mine was pretty nice. I got some gift cards that, like, I immediately spent. I think I finally found a shelf that's hopefully going to be able to expand me being able to put all my mods where I want to. It's like another shelf that I'm just going to be able to set on top of the shelf that's here, and it's going to give me more tiers. So hopefully I'm not out of space for my mods anymore, because I really don't want to have to put things in the cabinet where they're not visible. They're just too pretty. And I got some essentials. I got like another power block, so I can plug more things in at a time. Dean needed like a display cable. I got some other essentials, you know, socks, underwear, things like that. The best time of the year for that kinds of stuff. Ooh, that's pretty. I did not mean to open that up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If it makes you feel any better, we have only been up for like half an hour. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Jeremy M says blizzard yesterday in Iowa. Now it's 8 degrees outside. I don't even know what's it like outside. I'm not even sure the temperature here. 23. Winter weather advisory, 23. I don't send a hand check tonight, but y'all know what I'm vaping, and yeah, that's all right. Back on that Southie, heck yeah. Hey, if you don't feel like sending one tonight, it's all good. It's all good. Tomorrow there will be a live stream. Nobody has to be alone for the holidays. Tomorrow or New Year's Eve? Tomorrow's the 30th. Oh wait, tomorrow's Tuesday though. Yeah, so you guys are live Tuesday anyway. Interesting. I don't know. Thank you, Steve. Love you, man. Love you too, man. Got new CNC machine and just don't have the focus right now to get started on using it. I understand that. I understand that. You will. Mod shelf is a good idea. Yeah, I needed one. Got stick dressed as an Easter Bunny Funko Pop from V8 for FU gifts since I get Christmas presents. Dang. Let's see. Stitch, not stick, freaking autocorrect. Steve, wait until the finger banger mod is finished. Oh, the finger banger? That's hilarious. Raw materials ordered and only a little design details left to start production. Yo, that sounds awesome. Steve-O is an A plus tier type of guy. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Made myself a poster for Christmas. It took all day. Yo, that's dope, dude. Send me a picture. Uh, unless you already have and I missed it. Sometimes I miss some of the stuff trying to catch up, Patrick, because you know I get busy and then I sleep freaking in at when I finally crash. New Year's Eve, although we are live tomorrow. Okay, yeah, as well. Awesome. Both. They're live both. Okay, perfect. Hey! We Baby Seamus is taking a break. Much love, you guys. It's been a year and I just want to relax a bit. I totally understand that, Seamus. Enjoy your break, my dude. Enjoy your break. Did you see that Jared has cherry bombs and firecrackers on sale for $5 a set? No. No. Holy crap, I'm going to have to hit him up tonight. I did. I'll tell you. Okay, cool. All right. Dang, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to hit him up. I need some reverse wrapped and I need some 3mm. And some NI90 firecrackers. Now is the best time to do it. Dang. All right, sick, dude. Thank you. Birdie! What's up, dude? What is up? So far, we only got a few in, but that's all right. My brain is like mush right now. Steve, you seen the new single coil recoil? Carol's purple, green, red, and a new special recoil 3 black, and the recoil emblems are red. Yeah, I saw that. It's funny that you mentioned that. The colors, yeah. Seen the new recoil colors, yeah. Purple, green, yeah. It's funny that you mentioned that, because you're gonna see one tonight. I was a little torn. I kind of wanted to be the first one on YouTube to do an actual like recorded video for a team single coil kit, but I thought we could do it together. I thought we could do it together, and then maybe I'll still record a video. How cool would it be being a smaller channel, being the first one to put out the team single coil video, huh? I think that would be sick. However, I think it's even cooler to enjoy it here tonight together. I know, I'm sure some of you have already ordered them. Dickie Mo! Let's see. I've been mixing very. Let's see. Yo yo and Happy New Year to all, says Dickie Mo. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. It's been a bang up 2025. Birdie got the single coil set yesterday along with the Bonza Pro RTA. Heck yeah, I still haven't gotten the Bonza Pro RTA. Definitely want to. I still want a freaking Blaze Solo 2. You know, I'm really loving what Thundercloud is doing. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I wouldn't mind having every Addy that they release, because they've just been consistently pumping out bangers. And I know a lot of people have really been loving that Blaze Solo 2. I don't know. The recoil has been great. The Bonza Pro has been great. Even the Blaze RDA was good. I was just a little disappointed that I thought the color pink was going to be a little darker. And I think it's going to be ideally better for squonking. But Other than the fact that like I have to drip like every 2 puffs. It is an enjoyable RDA. I tagged the message with it in Discord. Let's see. Birdie's been mixing. We're gonna snag some pictures from Birdie mixing. Just because. Boom, 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 boom. I'm starting to steal things out of the different JMW threads. Not just what you PM me. I gotta find Patrick's. The Blaze Solo 2 is solid. The deck actually kind of reminds me of how the Blaze RBA is. Oh, okay. I didn't have the RBA. Thundercloud definitely on point with their gear lately. They are the new Vapors Cloud. They are the new Vapors Cloud. There we go. Is that it? Sick. Can I share it, Patrick? Or if not, it's all good. Yo, that's rad. That's cool as heck. The Bonza Pro RTA is a banger. Hell yeah, dude. I want that black and pink. I want that black and pink. My fat dog almost killed Tim last night. So for the end of the year, I am just grateful he is still here and not hurt more than a pulled groin. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang. As long as it's pictures of him mixing and not at the mixer, that is a bunch of things you cannot unsee. No. It's just bottles. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, Birdie, I snagged yours, Birdie. Nobody said that Birdie wears clothes when he's mixing. Yeah, I'm just snagging stuff to share at this point. It doesn't all have to be vapes. Because we're all into more than just that. The vaping stuff is just the common interest that brings us together. Still need to get a Bronza Pro RTA and a Hell Beast RTA. I forgot all about the Hell Beast RTA. Hell Vape stuff, like, don't get me wrong, like Hell Vape, like they consistently put out rebuildables, and that's great. It's just not things that like I'm actively after. However, the stuff that I do try have been enjoyable. Like, you know, the last thing I tried from them was the Fat Rabbit. So it's been a while. The Fat Rabbit. The Dead Rabbit, that little mini Dead Rabbit, does interest me. Posted a pic of the Bonza. Oh, okay. Let's see. There it is. Ooh, is it purple? We're snagging stuff. On the Evil Dildo. Yo, that's a perfect match. Let's go. I like that. Yo, that's sexy. Schmeck shit. Hell yeah, dude. Fire emoji. JMW emoji. There we go. All right. We got Dalton. We're just snagging stuff. The weird thing is that I have to open it also. More like a pipette. Let's see. Birdie is like Breaking Bad Walter White when mixing. No clothes for contamination purposes. So he says, I question this after the stuck in a beaker incident. What? Lots of Hellvape snobs in here. Listen, they're just... listen, Hellvape, their stuff bangs. It does. It's just not stuff that I'm actively after. Like if I find a deal on one, I would pick it up. Like if I just came across it, I'm just not actively searching for it. Listen, I mean, but fuck hell they for their past shady business practices. Supposedly they're making nice with the people that, you know, because they have like new ownership now. But like they put out quality gear. They do. Yo, Don. Hope all had a good Christmas. I hope you had a good Christmas. All about them clouds for Christ. Vape that'll get up off me, yo. That's funny. I am so discombobulated. There's Dell. Hey, yes. We need that. And I'm gonna snag the one that you sent me last week because I forgot. I wanted to share that last week too. Mike DeBreeze, what up, everyone? Hope everyone had a good Christmas, Mike. I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope things are turning around for you, brother. Great to see you. Dub, what's up, dude? CJ here? Did I miss CJ? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday. Same to you. Wonderful. I gotcha. I'm just trying to snag fun stuff to share. I think we got a bunch now. Boom, boom. From a comic series called Death, The High Cost of Living. That chick all over is Lady Death. Oh, all right. Cool, Patrick. Let's see. I hope you know that's a joke, Jason. Oh, he's talking to Jason. Let's see. Let's just throw up whatever I have, and we'll see. We'll see what we got. I just started downloading pictures from most like PMs and a couple things from some of the JNW Discord threads. In no particular order, we're going to. There we go. Well, in the order that I downloaded them, I guess. Boom. Add. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Works for me. Nope. Why'd that do that? Hold on. There we go. Post. No, shit. I was supposed to post it privately. Give me a second. I gotta do it again. I gotta delete it and do it again. Definitely not a Fed. I went so quick I forgot that I had to set it for only me. They really don't need to go out public. Edit post. Only me. Done. Boom. There we go. Save. There we go. Wish Tim luck not dying. He's taking the dogs out. Good luck, Tim. All I do is crime. All right. Give those a second to finish loading. So yeah, still rocking that Sparrow RTA. Also, we did a little overtime last week because there was no dopamine dump. So we decided to spin the wiki wheel, and the wiki wheel picked the Gematria. So we whipped up the Gematria RTA again. Got that sitting on the Molly V3. I wanted to get some of that delicious Boston cream pie in rotation. And I've been enjoying that all week. I don't think I tore anything down. I think the mod needs to be cleaned. Or it just needs to be re-wicked. Again, because I've been cranking out it all week. Still delicious as ever. And of course, you know, we got the cookie cane in the billet box. Voltrove RBA. No battery in this guy, but I still haven't cleaned it out. And you know, we got to have at least an R3 or a Bonza Pro. Right now it's the R3 still. Give me Samoa on the Grim Army Hexome. But what are you guys doing? Let's see. And like I said, I didn't just grab vapes. Yeah. Come on. We can do this. I picked up a second recoil. Yes, dude. Okay, I'll explain and I'll explain in a little bit. I got 4 now. I got 4 of them now. Share screen. Share. Open. Mao sent me this earlier. He got his JMW order with the quickness. He's rocking the Grim Army Hexome. Nitrous RDA. He got himself some Crunchberry and Apricot Almond. He sent me a message that said Apricot Almost. One of the greatest autocorrects I've ever seen, Apricot Almost. Or Almost Apricot. That would have actually been a chill name for that. Yeah, Mao sent that to me earlier. J Logan, you made it. Running all 5 JMW juices I got. Hell yes, dude. Let's freaking go. Patrick's MTL setup, the Pioneer 1.5 on that M100. Little Wickin It and Kickin It action in the background. Yo, I've been holding on to that thumbnail for weeks. I said, you know what? New Year's seems like a good time. Week of New Year's seems like a good time to use that one. Metal Dad sent a couple in. He's got the Bonza Pro, the black and the pink, on the Paramore. And dude, this Hexome, so sick. With these freaking panels, bro. So freaking sick. And I believe that's the legal RDA. And this is what Birdie's been working on. Vango, mixed berry shortbread cream. Raspboys, I think that says. Raspboys swirl. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, blooming lemon lime. Mixed berry shortbread cream. Those sound delicious, Birdie. Delicious. Especially I'm a big fan of berries. Those sound freaking great. This is the poster that Patrick was talking about. The collage. It's freaking awesome. I dig the hell out of that. Love it when people share their art or any of their things that they're working on. Like Dell will sometimes give me a Gundam check. Speaking of Dell, I think not yet. One more. There's that. Dude, the Bonza Pro RTA on the Evil Dildo. Whew, look at how perfectly those look like they match up. They look freaking perfect. me grab this from Jay Logan. I might be able to share, add it. It might let me add it. Let's see. No photos. Dalton's always got me in the background. He's rocking the Sparrow on the Ascent. Unholy Recoil. On the Dreamer Clutch, I think. Of course, Lady Liberty Liquids. And Advocate for Liberty Liquids. I wonder if this will let me edit. Edit post. Add photo. Boom. Next. Done. Save. It's not going to show up unless I refresh, but let's keep going through them and see if there is Santa Del. Santa Del handing out cookies to all the little ones. I absolutely love this. I love this so much, Del. You have no idea. This is the one that he sent me last week. Look at that, man. Santa Core. That's freaking Santa Core, if I ever seen it. Del makes a perfect Santa. Looking good, my dude. Looking good, Santa. Santa Del. And we're back. Let's see. I wonder if I refresh. Yeah. We got one more that did not actually. There it is. That's what Jay Logan just sent in. Right there. Oh, come on. This is what I wanted to do. Boom, right there. Yo, I don't remember what that is, but that's old school and it's freaking awesome. He's rocking the apricot almond. Let's freaking go. So glad that liquid took off. It really wasn't supposed to be originally, you know, something that made it to the menu, but it did, and it's starting to catch on. All right, thank you guys for sending all that stuff in. Let's see. Vango is a Tahitian vanilla cream mango. Ooh. Mao has a nice little box going his way. Should be there in the next day or two. Hell yeah, dude. I like how you cropped out the naughty bits. Hold on. Oh shit. He's sending more in. Let's see. We might have to share these since he sent them in. It'll only. Come on, dude. You got some rad old school gear. We got to take a look at the rad old school gear. Dreamer Clutch, says Dalton. Hell yeah. Santa Del. Fucking Del is such a badass. Tiny TJ, yo, what's up? Just had to stop in to say what's up to all my wiki peeps before the new year. Happy New Year, TJ. Great to see you, brother. I hope you've been well. That Santa suit is badass. Bro. Yeah, we're going to get these. I might make a new post just so so we can look at them without having to go through the rest. Thank you for the links. Of course, mental health is hyper important. If you are struggling, please know you are not alone. And if it's needed, you can visit that link right there that an Advocate for Liberty sent. in, or you can dial 988 for assistance. You can reach out to one of the wonderful people here in chat in our community. And that goes both ways. Make sure you're reaching out to the people in your life. Check up on them. Just ask them how they're doing. Let them know that they're loved. You never know whose day you can make better. Patrick says, Santa Core, that reminds me of when the priest is tripping on shrooms in Detroit Rock City. Santa Satan, hey, they have the same yeah. Yeah, I almost watched Detroit Rock City. I might still. It's on free with ads on YouTube. Isn't ready for my naughty bits? No, I'm not. I am not ready for your naughty bits. That's it? All right, sick. No, stop doing that. All done. 5 cents. Let's go. We're going to share the other 4 in a second here. I booted PC mainly to drop that mental health link. Very important this time of year. It is. Yeah, it is. Especially this time of year, guys. Especially this time of year. The holiday season is rough on people, but seasonal depression is real. Oh, and Dell's got a Gundam. See, we're going to make another post. Yeah, share a Gundam. Share a Gundam, dude. And we'll get that up. We'll keep sharing some stuff. Holy moly, we got Gundams. This is gonna take a little bit. We're gonna share Gundams, and we're gonna share Jay Logan's old school setups. Hell yeah. Too bad it makes me do this thing. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, we got nothing but time, right? We're here to hang out. What you guys are up to, what you guys are doing, just as important as anything I could be blabbing about. I think I got them all. All right. I think we can do this. Boom, boom. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's everything. Only me. Done. Post. Give them a second to upload. I want your... Don't forget to like the live. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always forget to tell people that myself. Yeah, it does seem like it's going dry now. Wasn't doing that before, though. It probably needs to be re-wicked because I've been cranking on this thing. This thing was vaping so good. To be honest, this is what I have reached for the most in the last couple days. All right. Refresh. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We're gonna share our screen one more time. Thanks to Jay Logan and Adele for sharing more cool stuff. Oh man, the chair is blowing around out there. Hell yeah, dude. The Republic. R3 on a Republic. Succulents. It's so weird. I know Dan changed the name for the label to So Succulent. I do like So Succulent. It does fit the sound that kind of like matches. Oh my god, it's blueberry. Oh my god, it's raspberry. But it's confused a couple people. That's for sure. Cookie Cane. Dude, that's the gosh, why can't I remember it? What's the name of what did they call the company after they got screwed over with .mod? Why can't I remember the name? It'll be in chat. I'm sure you're shouting it. You've already typed it by now. The Wake. That's it. The Wake. Oh, it was on the tip of my tongue. Ronnie. Hey, Tim. Love you too. Love everyone until proven otherwise. Yeah. Have a safe drive home, Ronnie. Have a safe drive home. Dude. Old school is Hackbox mod. And then is that the Spruza? I can't remember. Caramel Crumble. Let's go. Boxer AIO. Cake Nana Cream. It looks like the Tauren burrow on the inside. Cake Nana Cream. Thank you, J Logan. And here's our Gundams. Yo, these things are so sick. The amount of time and patience and just focus that it takes to be able to put these things together. And if you're not following Dell at his YouTube channel, go give him a follow. It's a subscribe. He does reviews and all types of different videos on these things, and they're cool as heck. And the quality of his videos are really, really top notch, actually. Look at that picture, dude. Like, look at that shot. That's just so sick. One more after this. Thing looks like it's firing missiles. Yo, that's so cool. Yes, action shots. Gundam action shots. Thank you, Dell. Just one of those things that one of our beloved members of the community is into. And I love to see it. Thank you, my dude. Thank you very much. I can actually get out of here now. There we go. Earn! That mod is a 3. Okay, yeah. 18650 with the maze. Hell yeah. Earn made it home in one piece. Next 3 days off. Let's go. Hell yeah. 3 days off. Stupid effing ice blizzard can respectfully eat my ass. Respectfully. Just orange, that's so boring. J Logan said my wife got it for me because it looks like a Rubik's Cube. It does. Dell is the coolest cool kid, says Tim. He has the most awesome toys, collectibles. I definitely play with. Pew pew. Well, I mean, of course, he's Santa. He can get whatever he wants to made in Santa's workshop. Dell is super talented and a good guy too. He is. I'll take my payment, Dell. Orange vanilla, huh? I made it best. No. Tim wants a play date. How cute. Yeah. We all love Dell. So some people in the Yo-Yo participated in a Secret Santa. On Christmas Eve, they did a hangout where everybody opened their Secret Santa gifts together. And I was the only one that did not receive my package yet. However, it came the day after Christmas. I recorded myself opening it, but I uploaded it on YouTube unlisted so I could share it just with the people in the Secret Santa. I didn't really think it needed to go up public. But I am going to share a couple of the things that I got because there are things that we can play with on the live stream. First of all, luck of the draw. Thank you, Duchess. Just another reminder that mental health is hyper important. And if you're struggling, please know you're not alone. You can visit that link right there. Dial 988 for assistance in the US. And also, Duchess included the 116123 in the UK. Stephen Lane, yo, I made it. Let's go. Yeah, I got the luck of the draw, and Grim was my Secret Santa. He even got toys for Pacey, although Grim is another one that thinks her name is Casey. It's Pacey with a P. P as in Punani. Pacey. Is your cat still high from those toys? I put the fish away. So because she was already losing interest in it. Frames, yo yo. So yeah, he sent Pacey some toys. And then these, basically, boom. These were all taped together, like so. Bam. And I already had two R3s, but Team Single Coil. This is the full RDA kit. Then I got another R3. This was one of the nude ones, the stainless steel nude R3s with no RR logo on it. And then this one I haven't opened yet. This is the just the Team Single Coil kit with just the single coil chambers, and also an 810 and a 510 drip tip. I haven't opened it yet to see what the drip tips look like, but from the pictures they look sexy. And the Team Single Coil RDA that I got is the purple, and man, that's sexy as hell. And I really wasn't sure what I was going to put it on, and I don't know. I know I want to set up a single coil. I don't know if I'm going to use the purple, or we could use some of the inserts to use the nude one. Like, there is no logo on this one, and you've probably seen Nick showing off a couple of these. That purple is fire, yeah. Or using a couple of these, or at least one of them. Let's see if I can. There we go. No logo. And then let's take a look at the purple. Uppy closey on the purple. Of course, I would absolutely love to get the other colors eventually. The green especially, but man, that purple is gorgeous. The inlays, they did such a great job painting those inlays. It's so nice and shiny. And these come with just the single coil inserts. And of course, you'll see 2.5. It's got the 3 installed. It's got an S on it for single. And now there's a 2mm. So I was tempted to set one of those up. I still haven't set up a recoil in squonk mode yet. So I was thinking maybe we can throw a squonk pin in and set one up. I also have something else that I received. This really shocked me. An Infinite Mods Mangus Squonk Stormtrooper panel. Infinite Mods. Look at this sucker. Hold on. Now, I thought maybe that stainless steel recoil would look sick on here, but I think I have other plans for it. I've got another. Hold on. Gosh darn it. There we go. Look at this guy. Zero, zero, zero. I've never owned anything from Infinite Mods before. But yeah. I was thinking we could set the recoil up. And then I got another RDA that I can wick up to throw on that. Stormtrooper, hell yeah. Yeah, do what? The Squonk is badass. Yo, the Mangus is fucking amazing. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty rad. I've got my Flav Evo 24 sitting here, not on a mod. And right now, what I would like to do is I would like to get a black square Squonk bottle for the inside of that. But the only square Squonk bottles I have right now that are like free that I think would make sense is I've got an Ultim one, and that'll work with this guy here because it's got an Ultim drip tip. But I haven't decided yet whether or not I want to go with the black cap or the stainless cap. But first we got to get into this R3. And I don't know if we should do the stainless or the purple. Like I said, I was originally thinking we could set one up on here because I mean, I guess this would look cool, but then if I had the black Squonk bottle, I would want to do this. But I don't have a black Squonk bottle yet, so like, look at that. That could work. It's a little big though. It's a little big. The Mangus uses the Vandy Vape bottles. Yeah, it does, but this square bottle fits perfectly in there. He couldn't find the bottle for it, he said. So he figured, I know what you're talking about. Those square Vandy Vape bottles. This fits in there perfectly, actually. I'll show you. Also, I don't have it out here. It's in my bedroom. He really blew me away with this one. He sent me a camera for uppy-closey shots. Now, I think I might need to get some type of an arm with a rig to maybe point it down. And maybe we can start getting actual down low, like top-down view, uppy-closey shots. It's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out how to use it to get it set up. But yeah, it fits perfectly in there. But it was a really, really rad Secret Santa gift. A bunch of really rad Secret Santa gifts. But yeah, that does fit in there perfectly. That's why I was thinking about getting a couple black. I wanted to get a couple black ones anyway. I don't have any black square bottles. I've got a mod that I haven't used in a long time, and I thought that there was something wrong with the mod until I got new batteries, and I realized that some of my 21700 batteries, the positive ends were dented, and that's what was causing this mod to act so finicky. But I was thinking we could install a coil into the recoil, and I could throw it on my top side. And I just don't know. The purple might match the gunmetal, but so will the stainless. Just chilling, watching Grim and Steve-O. How are you, you beautiful bald ass Birdman? A white bottle would look good also. Yeah, I do have a white bottle. I try to, like, I have a brand new white bottle, but I'm trying to, like, save it. I don't know why. Just something in my head forces me to want to save my white bottles. I was thinking I could break this out, because then I got another RDA that I want to put on that Magnus. But what do you guys think? Do we go stainless steel? We're definitely going to go single coil. The stainless steel looks kind of sick on there, right? But the purple could work too, especially like with the right drip tip. Or do we just rock the purple on it? The purple could work. Purple does match gunmetal. It matches gunmetal quite well. I'm back. I had an appointment with some ointment. Ah. I mean, it matches. Like, I don't know. It does match. I don't know. Purple would be sick. It does match the gunmetal. It just seems weird that there's no other purple on the mod, but I think that works. Purple would be sick. I think we might as well rock the purple. Purple on the top side? Hell yeah, okay. This has the 3mm things installed. I think I'll probably swap it out. Do I want to try the 2mm? I have a coil in mind. It's already been used in something, but I took it out and set it aside for a special occasion just like this. And I actually think it's going to work because this coil, it's a 4mm staggered fuse Clapton, made for a mech. It was actually, it's about a 0.13 to 0.15 single coil. It's a 4mm, but I forget what the specs are, but it should work actually quite well for either regulated or if I ever want to throw it on a mech, it would work really well on a mech too. And I kind of wanted to throw that 4mm coil in here. Let's see. I have an idea. I might save opening this for a recorded video, this kit. Because I already have all the inserts in here. I just don't have the drip tips. I might save that. I think I might want to record a video still. Let's see. Let's install a coil. And then we can figure out which airflow we want to use. If the RR was drippy like Grip does with his boosh boxes, it would look badass. Yeah, wouldn't it? I've got so many of these darn things now. I do like the stock tips. They're comfortable, but I've really been enjoying using 810 tips on these recoils. Maybe it's because I never really could before. So here's the coil. It's just something that I set aside. And both legs are indexed, but I think um, the legs being indexed will help it kind of stand up a little bit taller to how I want it. I'll show you. Been using my 510 half moon tips on them. Oh yeah. I only have one 510 half moon tip. Where's my guy? Kind of want to show you this. This is a 4mm coil. It's got plenty of life left in it. Steve-O wants my giant silicone tip. Yeah. That thing's freaking crazy. I wonder how well we'll be able to see this. There we go. Yeah. It's got some life left in it. You see how they're indexed like that on both sides? It's because I forget what I had it. Oh, it was in the Voltrove 25E3. And it helped the bottom of the coil sit closer to the airflow, I think, is why it was indexed like that. But I think that I think it'll fit great. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Boom. Oh, yeah. QHV. Birdie, you have a great night, my dude. Steve-O loves the tip. Yeah. I need to get out a flathead. And then this is what I was thinking. I think it should fit. Yeah, see? It's going to sit up. Now we're going to have to maneuver it a little bit, but let's see. Let's see how it does. We're going to have to maneuver it. That's not going to work. I thought I had something that worked for this. No, that's 5mm. I think that's 3. This is, I got a 3.5. But this little edge right here, if you push all the way, is 4mm. There we go. That little spot right there is 4mm. Speaking of silicone tip, it's evolved. I sent it to you. It's crazy. I know you won't dig it like I do, but that's innovation, baby. Yeah. Ah, Heath, what's up, dude? The Noisy Cricket's on its way. I just ordered some tips for my Recoil R3. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Heath just found an OG Noisy Cricket. And I linked them up to the Twisted Messes. Oh, no, come on. Come on. To get him a TM squared. Which I think is the perfect match for a Noisy Cricket. There we go. It's a little wonked, but there we go. Bam. Come on. There we go. She in. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be like a 0.14. Let's give it some heat. It's probably still going to have hot spots to work out because I yanked it. And I always forget to go back to there to refocus. Beautiful, Clark. Literally made a portable on-the-go bubbler for carts. It's quick and portable. Interesting. The RDA and coils are on the way. Much appreciated. Hell yeah, dude. It's a nice looking coil. Yeah, this is a pendulum coil. It's actually a Mech SFC, 4mm Mech FC that's supposed to be for the Voltrope 25 V3. But we're going to use it for this. Oh, what am I doing? I want to turn the wattage up a little bit. Come on. Oh, now it's reading a 0.15. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of where I thought it was going to settle in at. Just want to make sure there's no hot spots at a little bit of higher wattage. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Now, before I do anything, I kind of want to try. I know I don't want to use the 3mm airflow. And I know I'm probably going to want to use the, come on, until you've gotten this wet with liquid for the first time, these threads and because of the O-ring that's around them is really stiff and hard to freaking unscrew that first time. Maybe, I know. Ah, come on. Ah. Come on. Gosh darn it. There we go. Oh. LT, hello. Because of this O-ring right here, when they're brand new, until you've used it and gotten it wet for the first time, it makes it hard to thread this off and on. But you can kind of get an idea. Of how that's going to sit in there. Boom. And there's still room. You can fit an even fatter single coil in there if you wanted to. I kind of want to... I'm tempted to turn it to make it less wonky, but I don't want to mess with it anymore. I want to see how this 2mm airflow feels. Ugh. Before we do anything. Come on. Oh, that kind of feels nice. Let's try the 2mm because we've never tried it before. 2.5 and it's perfect. I mean, let's see. I know what the 2.5 millimeter dual coil feels like. And what's cool is I got 2 sets of these singles, and now I've got four of these things total, 4 decks. The possibilities are endless. That's the 2.5. I do like the 2.5, but especially with this bigger coil in there. Stay away from the blue water. Single coil reducer, yeah. Hard to get on until you get it wet the first time. That's what she said. Oh yeah, yeah, yep. Yeah, let's go with that for now. We can swap them out. Yeah, we can get it going and swap it out and try it while we're actually vaping the sucker. I wonder, this is a 4 millimeter coil, and I've only got 3 millimeter cotton, but I wonder if it's going to be thick enough, because this stuff is kind of thick. Let's see if it works. Without pulling any slivers off. Yeah, these are the single coil reducers. See, that's definitely thicker than a 3 millimeter. I always end up pulling it off. This actually might still be good for a 4 millimeter coil. Just stuff it in there, yeah. I think it's gonna be good. Yep. Rule of thumb, if you can drag it like that, but then when you put pressure on, it can go back and forth. Perfect. Boom. Give it a snip right there. Bam. And a snip right there. Bam. Boom, boom, boom. Pulling it up. Hey, I like it thick. Yeah, we're just going to fluff this right up. Keep it nice and fluffy. Fluff is your friend. Beautiful. Ah. There we go. We'll just use this one. This should be fine. Tuck that sucker right in there. You know what I forgot to do? Guess what I forgot to do, guys? Can you guess? You know what else this would look good on? Because I forgot it. It would also look good on here. No, I didn't forget the glow. I forgot to do something else. It would look good on there. Oh, I forgot to put the squonk pin in. Do we put the squonk pin in and still go for the top side, or do we go for this guy? Yeah, I didn't swap pins. But now I'm questioning. Do we put it on the mage? Or do I haven't squonked with one yet. Because that To squonk or not to squonk? That is the question. Running mine on a hexome and love it. You know what? I'm smelling that metal, and I'm actually no. I don't want my fingers smelling like that damn metal. Hold on. Let me. LT says mage. What do you guys think? LT says mage. Anybody else think we should just go for the mage? Or do we put the squonk pin in? Forget the pin, put it on the mech? Alright. That works. That works. We'll put it on the mech. Yeah, I also have a drip tip that's going to be freaking perfect. A drip tip that's going to be perfect. You'll see. All right. What liquid do we go with? I need a liquid. I need a liquid. Something other than JMW. Maybe. Because gosh darn it. I can't decide. No, hey, face me. Face me says fluid. We're gonna go Don's Bourbon Cream. Don's Bourbon Cream. Wet damn wicks. Yeah, I can't wait for you to try the oh my god, it's blueberry also. Oh, now we're reading 0.14 again. Okay. That mage is going to have a little gap in the battery, or down by the battery, I'm sure of it. I should get the, 1 second. I've got like one of them little discs that I was using on the stainless steel on the purge. It'll help with a little bit of the gap. Not a ton of it, but it'll help with a little bit of it. Let me grab it real quick here. I've got thicker ones, but they're not 24 millimeter. They're only 22 millimeter. I've got these Ultim ones. Because I used to run my axial RDA with a beauty ring on it. And I put one of those little spacers on the inside of the beauty ring. But this is all I got. Let's see. That strawberry bourbon cream is so good. I haven't tried the apple or the strawberry yet. Actually getting a little bit of crackle from that. Idea. I'm gonna put the 510 or the 810 topper on. This cotton is fluffy. It's taking a bit to get wet. There we go. If you can see in there. Look at that. I like it. I like it a lot. Come on. Idea. I'm going to wait to show you guys the drip tip. Because it'll be the piece de resistance. If I would have oh wait. I got to put this guy on there. Whoa, shit. See, if this was only 24 millimeter, it would be nicer, but you can see the gap. See, a little bit more with it because it's a 22 millimeter. This clear one's 24, but it's not as thick. But we definitely got to at least use something. There we go. Ready? Where'd it go? Where'd I put it? Bam. That purple and red drip tip that came with the Rebirth RDA. See, because there's those little swirls of red in that purple. Come on. Let's fucking go. We just need an 18650 battery. Boom. Boom. Samsung 20S. This mod's probably gonna, like I said, it's probably gonna gap a little bit. Yeah, damn, more than a little bit. Look at that gap. Shit. I wonder. Why isn't it? Really? There we go. Well, we're just going to have to make do. I mean, there's going to be a gap there anyway because you have to pull that down in order to fire it. But it does look freaking sick. Take out the spacer. the spacer is there because of that gap. It would be even wider without it. Do you have a mollicell? It should fit better. Do you think so? I do. Nah, it's the same. And I'd rather use the 20S. For an 18650 tube. I could use 2 spacers, but for right now, we're just gonna rock with it. Yo, that looks freaking dope. That match is so freaking so perfect. Mollicell is smaller than Omtex might be. They're not as they're less wide, but they're still the same length. Oh yeah, I see what you were saying, Tim. Yeah. Let's come up top and vape this sucker. 20S is my go-to as well. Yeah, for an 18650 tube, yeah. That's literally the main reason why I own 20S's is because I have some 18650 tubes. I mean, this wasn't the original plan, although I did take this mod out because it was purple, and then I kind of forgot about it. But yo, I mean, if I had a thicker spacer for the top, like I said, I have these Ultim ones, but they're 22 millimeter, so they just look funny. But that still looks sick. Think of that gap like a gap in a woman's thigh. Sexy. Yeah, and I mean, you have to unscrew this here in order for the button to work, so it is what it is. It's at the bottom. Your hand's going to be covering it anyway. That's so gorgeous. Cheers. Let's freaking hit it. Also, the single coil, I think, is more ideal for running on a single 18650 tube. Because you don't have to worry about your resistance being so low. Yo, that's fucking dope. That's tasty. 4 millimeter 0.14 single with the 2.5 millimeter airflow. That's delicious. Wow. I'm going to end up with a freaking recoil, an R3 on all my old school fucking tubes at this rate. I've got one on my red purge. The fact that they came out with the black cap with the red letters, it would be perfect for that freaking purge. But I want to color in the letters on my stainless steel one red. I'm kind of tempted to try the 2 millimeter while we're here. Because why not? Let's just try it. The 2.5 is probably going to be where we end up, but we got to at least try the 2. We got to at least try it. Especially because it's not like a super duper rowdy bait. Try it! That's the 2. Who knows? We might end up keeping it in there. Yeah, see how much easier that screws on now that it's got liquid in it? Yeah. I got liquid all over my fingers though. Still looks sick. Yeah, she's a gapper. It's so funny. If it's purple, then loosen your grip a little. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's restricted. Kicks up the heat a little bit, too. I think I like the 2.5 a little bit better for this build, this setup. But like, if you're wanting to squonk, like say on a regulated or at a lower wattage, that 2 millimeter is nice. I mean, that 2 millimeter is comparable to this. Yeah. Because that's the size of these holes on this RDA, both sides, 2 millimeter. It is silent. That purple is just beautiful. Nick's done great on the color choices. Yeah, and like look at that. I've been running this gold RDA on here for so long to match, like to accent these. And then I realized just a couple weeks ago that this drip tip matched this mod. That came with the Rebirth RDA. But the Rebirth is too light of a purple. I am blown away by how perfect that matches. That is silent. That flavor is off the charts for a dual coil RDA right now. Woo! That's dense, that's saturated. It's really warm because we condensed it down. I don't know, the 2 millimeter is kind of growing on me. We might leave it in there for now. Damn, I'm going to have to try it on my Anarchist V3. Oh, yeah. It's nice. And the fact that it's an SFC, so SFCs aren't super rowdy. Like they don't, I mean, and it's 4 millimeter, so the ramp up isn't like ridiculous. But like you still get that mech experience. It's definitely enough to be able to push the power that you need for a tube. It's nice. Dang. I think we got a winner. I do need to slow down a little bit though. Yeah, that looks dope, don't it? Dang. I might need to make space on the shelf, on that new shelf that I got for some of my tubes too. Dang, especially the ones that have the recoils on them. Because part of my display is all my squonks, but then I have like my hexomes and a few mechs. But in front of all my mods are all the dual coil RDAs that have been my favorites over the years. And they just sit on stands, and then they eventually, like, I'll swap those different RDAs onto the different mechs occasionally. Like, it's a lot of times it's like where I'll pull from. I'll be like, oh, I feel like wicking this up. Like, say, oh, we got like a little bit of time left at the end of the stream. Let me just reach for something that I haven't used in a while. That's where I pull from. Quilly, what's up, dude? You do need to try the bourbon cream. It's fantastic. I wouldn't mind trying the strawberry version. The apple seems like it would work really well with it, but I'm always down to try a new strawberry. When this liquid came back and I had the opportunity to stock up on it, I grabbed 5 bottles of this Don's bourbon cream. This is getting a little warm. We should let that sit for a little bit. Now this needs to find a home later on a stand somewhere. That can go in there. That can go back in there. This one has to get rinsed off. Heck yeah, dude. Dry spell for me. Juice recommendations? Cookie cane. If you haven't tried the cookie cane yet, Quilly. But there are also excellent liquids that Tim and Cassie are making. If you like pumpkin, her pumpkin pecan cheesecake with maple whipped cream. Cookie cane. My cookie cane. Nice and holiday festive. Yeah, but don't sleep on the Lady Liberty liquids either. Her pumpkin pecan cheesecake with maple bourbon is fantastic. That's one of my favorites right now. Sent an image. Bro, let's go. We gotta share this. We got a late one coming in from Duchess, and I'm gonna share it. Sent you a hand check. Got a new toy. Hell yeah, dude. I love it. Give me a sec. And we're gonna apologies, Lady Liberty is. Have you tried Stevie's Collective? I have not tried any of Stevie's liquids. Yeah. Also, Ryan's right. Lady Liberty's white chocolate raspberry cheesecake, delicious. And then we released the cookie cane for the holidays. It's a white chocolate peppermint cookie. Excalibur is phenomenal. What's Excalibur? I've never tried any of Stevie's liquids. I know a lot of people really enjoy them. Only me, done, post. Let's see. We got to show this off because it's just so freaking perfect. Boom, boom. Give me a second to pull it up. Come on. King Arthur, duh. Yeah. Chocolate sandwich cookie. We'll do on the white choco. Nice. There she is. Dang. That Bonza Pro RTA on that black and pink Ascent is so fucking perfect, dude. I was on the fence about getting that black and pink Ascent for weeks, and I slept on it for way too long. Duchess snagged the last one. Freaking good on him. For capitalizing on my mistakes. Let's see. We could probably add that also. Let's see. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. Oh no, I didn't. It's still up there. Weird. There's the build that he's got inside of it. Hell yeah. Still got a whole bottle of cookie cane. I might save it for next Christmas. Yeah, you might have to, because I don't know if it's going to be around for next Christmas. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and see if I can do a comparable amount of the white chocolate raw in place of the OG white chocolate. I'm going to roll back in. Got to give the menu a look. No doubt, dude. If I win the lotto, gonna do USA e-liquid tour. Yeah. It was supposed to be a video. Oh. I get it. It wasn't. But we got the idea. Dude, that's so sick, bro. Congrats on that sexy setup, man. That's gorgeous. To use it raw, and he's going to love it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Flavivo 24. This is basically what I was thinking of doing here. Since I only had the Altum bottle, and then this has the Altum drip tip, we're gonna wick that guy up. I also have a stainless steel cap for this, but I think I'm gonna stick with the Delrin. Oh, okay. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Okay. One last time, because why not? Edit. Get out of here. Let's give it a sec. Have you used the Ember Addy? I have. I really like the Ember Addy, but I prefer it with the accelerant cap on it. But there's all kinds of really nice caps for it. I didn't particularly care for the stock cap as much as I liked the accelerant cap. The DL cap is perfect. Yeah. Yeah. See, I think the availability of so many other different caps and different types of airflows is what makes the Ember Addy so amazing, because there's something for everybody, and it switches it up aesthetically and functionally because there's so many different styles of airflow for it. I definitely invested a good chunk of money in getting a few different colors of the accelerant caps. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Come on. No. Sorry, I'm trying to do too much here, apparently. There we go. One last share, because this is what Duchess meant to share last time. Play. Crack-a-lackin'. Hell yeah. That's what's up. My go-to Addy for, oh yeah, it's awesome. I really love the Ember. I mean, I still lean more towards the Broken Addy, but the Ember is excellent. Didn't mean to derail the stream. Dude, you didn't derail the stream. I'm all over the place tonight anyway. But we still got time. Let's wick this guy up. Wait, this kind of looks funny on here, doesn't it? We gotta use the Magnus, but we'll break this out another time. We'll break that out another time. Can't wait for my Broken Addy. I know, right? Crunchy signal, yeah. Yeah, the titanium Broken Addy. I'm excited to get my titanium one. So this has a pretty chunky boy in it for the deck space that this RDA has. This is, and it's a little wonky, but this is one of Mao's growlers. It's a triple 26 gauge NI90. So it's a little chunky 3mm NI90. Basically, this comes in at a 0.12 single. This RDA has, it might be a little misleading, but this RDA is full on direct lung. Full on direct lung. You've seen me bust out different Alliance Tech Addies all the time. I usually use the 22. But I haven't broken the 24 out in a while, so this is what we're going to wick up. Pizza night, guys. Who's in? Yeah, pizza sounds awesome. Can't wait for material sciences to catch up to make an ultrasonic bridge or addy. Ultrasonic bridge or addy. Huh. What do you mean by that? That's a nice coil. Yeah. I don't have a lot of mouse coils. I do have a few that I've been sitting on, hanging on to, but none of the ones I have are like 0.12 in a single. Most of them are triple 28 gauge, which is usually a bit more my pace. But with the amount of airflow that this RDA has, a 0.12 single, it works. It just works. This is 2.5 millimeter cotton. It's a 3 millimeter coil. I don't know if I'm going to pull any off. I don't think I need to. Similar to what Ultrasonar did, but modular for other gear. Huh. Pizza was yesterday for Paul Cole. Oh yeah, that'll do. We're just gonna give it the old tug back and forth here. Bam. Damn, when you cut it, it doesn't look like it's as much cotton as it is. Always happens. Snip. And snip. Give it the old fluff. The old fluff and tickle. I like hitting it from the bottom first, because that's what gives you fluff, the most fluff, and then evening out the top a little bit. I'm not really trying to thin it so much as I am just comb it out, but thin the top a little bit. I want those wicks to be able to hold more liquid. I don't want to be squonking every 2 pulls. Fluff and stuff, yeah. Let's see. Just be able to fold that right in. It's a real quick one. A real quick guy. I'll take another rip off of this frickin' off of this guy. That's good. Just fold her right in. And we're gonna go Grape God for this one. The squonk bottle's already like halfway full with Grape God. Where's my bottle? Here it is. Thank you, Duchess. Yeah, come join the JMW Discord server if you're not a member. We oftentimes will hang out in the voice chat after the stream. Anyone else on cilantro braids lately? Takes time, but they last. And drink juice? Haven't heard of them. This says God's grapes, but it's Grape God. 0.12. 0.12. Grab God by the grapes, yeah. It's like one of those labels that like Dan was experimenting with because he thought it looked more centered by changing like the orientation of the letters. I don't know. A prototype label that I ended up having multiple sheets of, so I just used them so they didn't go to waste. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to loosen that up and then put my cap on. Oh, there we go. Those O-rings are nice and snug. Now there's one thing that I noticed, because I did put this on here and test it. There's a little bit of extra space around here. Now this is a 24 millimeter Addy, but because this cap is like Delrin, it allows the cap to be pushed up a little bit. Like when you screw it down. Also, this is spring loaded. I'm gonna have to refill that bottle a little bit. You might be able to see that moving down as I screw it in, see? But as I tighten it all the way, you'll see the cap pushed up. You see how you can see that the metal now that you couldn't see before? It's weird. Hold on. Doesn't really affect the airflow too much. So another RDA wouldn't do that. I just think it's because I chose to use the Delrin cap, and it happens to push that cap up rather before it tightens all the way. It's weird. Just something interesting that I noticed, but it works. We're gonna pull this guy out carefully. Now there's an interesting thing about this mod, I will say, that the fire bar is like, you know, part of the mod, but that does move, that 510, when you press it. It relies on the squonk straw to hold it in place. Which, I don't know, interesting design choice, I guess. I would have chose a reset 510 for this mod personally, but in order to use a reset 510, he would have had to insulate the entire inside because this is all billet aluminum. He would have had to insulate the entire inside of the mod to use the reset. Or Mao upgraded his. He had to like coat the entire inside where you drop the 510 in with some non-conductive coating. I don't remember why, but there's a reason why he chose that 510. And I think it's because the entire body is aluminum, and the way that the fire bar is basically, the entire mod is aluminum. The fire bar is part of the body. And when Mao tried to just install a reset 510, it shorted when he tried to fire it. The newer labels look great though, via photos at least. Yeah, thank you. I want Dan to send more of the files over. He doesn't have them all finished yet either, but I'm trying to get him, because he made a couple designs for certain ones. I'm trying to get him to, like, you know, make a decision, choose which ones, and send them over. Have you tried the Gehenna? But oh, the Gematria? Yeah, I've got the Gematria right here. It's awesome. Awesome RDA. The dock just closed for the second drop. I decided not to get a second one just because I didn't want to. I couldn't spend the money right after Christmas. But I'm definitely waiting for him to drop more caps for it. I'm hoping he does a clear cap. And I know some people wanted Ultim or stainless steel, but I definitely would like a clear cap for it, at least. Come on, get there. There. And that helps that stay in place a little bit better, see? Then 21700. That's a 21700 Mac. A lot of times with these types of squonkers, you bend this battery contact down to, like, tighten it so the battery stays in a little bit tighter. However, this one has a bottom contact adjustment. Positive down. Oop. And then where's my... I need a bigger freaking flathead, but this will work. Kind of hold that in place and just kind of tighten that up till it's snug. There we go. Aluminum door on. I will say this is a really firm press. But it works, it fires, and it fires hard. And there she is. Ideally, I really didn't want to introduce Ultim, but I think it works. I think the three-tone works. The black with the silver and the Ultim tip to match the bottle. It works. I wouldn't mind a black bottle and then a stainless steel RDA with a black drip tip, so it's just all black and silver. But I think that looks pretty slick. I love the freaking Stormtrooper. Let's vape it. Let's vape it. I think I'm still zoomed in a little bit. No, I'm not. I thought I was. Cheers. Whoa. Man, we got some pretty low single builds. This is a 0.12. This came in at a 0.14. But it's 4 millimeters, so it's not quite as rowdy. It's also an SFC. But freshly charged P45B. I don't have a lot of 21700 squonks. Most of my mech squonks are 18650. As far as 21700 mech squonks, so far, I mean, yes, maybe because it's got a 0.12 in there, this is the hardest hitting. Like, you could easily run a dual coil um, on a 21700 mech squonk. No different than you'd be able to run one on a 21700 tube. I just happen to prefer to squonk single coil, but I think I will try squonking with the R3 on here, and maybe we'll do that after the new year. We'll come back. We'll build that stainless steel the blank R3, and we'll try it on here after the new year. Still looking for manufacturers to get on more 21700 BFs. Yeah. I mean, I prefer 18650s just because, I don't know, I like dainty little small mods, you know? And my little 22 millimeter squonk RDAs, you just don't really need 21700, but it's nice to have at least a couple in your arsenal. I know a lot of people do prefer 21700s. I get it. Gosh. Grape, you just can never miss with Grape God, dude. It's like, I don't know. It's just something that I can always go back to. It's so refreshing. For a very sweet purple grape beverage, it's sweet, but it's saturated, it's refreshing. It's candied. It's, you know, it's syrupy. It's delicious. It's the first liquid I ever had any involvement in decision making on with Dan. Gosh. Worth a buy, only silver contacts and hits well. The magnets are finicky though. Oh, you're talking about the mod. Oh. Yeah, that definitely interested me. I totally didn't realize you were talking about the mod. Yeah, I do like that. I also, Alex is doing one of those split mods too that clicks together with the magnets. Some of his designs I like better than others, but I really do like that new one that he's been teasing that splits in the center. It's good. I bought like 4 bodies. No shit. Man, that's good. Yeah, super stoked to have this in the collection. You know what's funny? I bought that brand new shelf, and even with that shelf, I think it's already, the second that I put it up, it's going to be completely full. I really hope there's at least a little room to sneak a couple extra squonks in there other than what I already have. Or a couple mods in general. But as far as like displaying my mods on a shelf behind my desk, it's a work in progress at this point. Yeah, I definitely like some of the designs that both of those guys have been working on. He did one trend kill where like the bottom contact was like built into like a little piece that slid onto the bottom to make, I don't know, that one was cool too. Infinite coming out with great gear. Already need a new Delrin coupler for the Hydra. Oh, really? You are a mech skunk. I am. And I checked his site because I remember looking at it maybe like 6 months ago, and he still was selling extra panels for this. But I guess he stopped selling them because they weren't on the site anymore. The finger banger is going to be the next big thing. I hope so. I look forward to seeing it. This is definitely pressing a lot better because I did already test this mod out over the weekend. The fire bar is definitely pressing a little bit easier than it was. It's interesting. But yeah, super happy with the performance on this thing. I'd say it's been another 6. Oh, wow. I over-squonked. And now there's liquid dripping down the mod. Yeah. Amateur hour. I'd check a finger banger. Got any specs on it? I'm sure he does. Or they'll be revealed soon. Well, we might as well line them up. We didn't end up using the top side after all, but we got mech squonks, we got a side by side with an RTA, we got a tube mod back in rotation, and of course the billet box is always going. There's the rotation for right now. I do have the hexome still set up, but I think it needs to be rewicked. But nice and colorful. 2 purple mods going. This was the surprise of the day. Not the RDA. I mean, you guys didn't know that I had gotten my hands on the Team Single Coil kit yet. But and ending up putting it on that mage and how fucking matchy it is with the drip tip and everything, yo, that's just, it's so perfect. I'm so stoked with how freaking gorgeous that turned out. It's in progress. In progress, should have prototypes done soon, waiting on metal plating to get here for internals. Hell yeah, dude. 21700, of course. Potentially a dual 21700 parallel soon after? No shit. And towards the bottom of the stream, another reminder that mental health is hyper important. If you're struggling, please know you're not alone. And if it's needed, you can visit that website that Dutch just shared right there, or dial 988 for assistance, or in the UK, 116-123. Thank you for sharing that, always, Duchess and Tim. It definitely is, it really is hyper important, like the message says. Something that we're really big on here. Guys, what do you think? Successful final Wickin It and Kickin It to end 2025. It is so important this time of year, especially. It really is. It really is. And bro, I'm gonna end up having freaking one of these times. We could do like an all freaking recoil stream. I've got 2 OG recoils, a Rebel, and now 4 of these freaking R3s, dude. Wouldn't that be sick? An all recoil stream? I mean, everything's pretty much built except for that blank one, and all the coils that are in them, like, are all perfectly good. It's not like they need to be rebuilt. So it would probably just be wicking up a bunch of recoils, but that could be fun. Thanks for rocking a stream, y'all. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks guys for being here. I say it all the time, but this stream is what you guys make it. Like, you guys drive how awesome this stream is every week. The fact that people, all of you, come and show up and support every week, I'm really grateful. Like, I usually have a couple ideas in mind of what I want to do, and I just throw things together and build and wick some things. But it's the community, the conversation, hanging out with you guys having a good time is what makes this what it is. And a bunch of you were responsible for convincing me to bring Wickin It and Kickin It back. Many of you didn't even know Wickin It and Kickin It existed while it was only on Facebook for just the JMW members that were in the Facebook group. Bringing it to YouTube was the best decision I ever made. These streams are essential for my mental health. There's a lot of Mondays where I don't feel like streaming. I don't feel like doing much of anything until I get into that mode of getting set up, and then I hit that record button. All you guys show up and chat, and it just immediately, I don't know, it hypes me up. It makes me feel loved, appreciated, and I respect the hell out of all of you and love you all for it. We're going to have an awesome 2026. I got that new uppy closey camera to play with. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to figure it out and get it set up. I do plan on at some point during the year getting a new PC or something. So I have to upgrade from this laptop. I never really prioritized upgrades for the stream, but the fact that people show up so consistently every week, I think you guys deserve a little bit something extra, and that's going to be a priority in 2026. We're gonna step it up a notch in 2026. Very love, Steve-O, thank you. We love you, man. Back to work next week. So back to Replay Crew next week. Yo, I appreciate all the Replay Crew. Those of you in Australia, I know there's many of you in the UK, and a few people in other countries in Europe. I know you're watching. Whether you guys comment or not, I know you're there. I know you're watching, and I fucking appreciate the hell out of it. Hell out of you for it. I do have work to do tonight, but we're still going to hang out. If anybody wants to hang out in the JMW Discord, hop on in there, and I will see you guys there. We're going to drip a little bit of this. No, actually, that's actually plenty saturated. All production in-house, no made in China here. Yeah. 2026 is going to be a year of creation from AAFL. Sitting on ideas way too long. Yes. Yeah. And I really look forward to see what happens for AAFL, for Lady Liberty Liquids. You guys really freaking hit the ground running this year. And I'm honored to share this space with you, like in the community. We've always said there's plenty of room for everybody, like in the e-liquid space. And there's no reason why we shouldn't support each other, whether we're friends or not. I mean, obviously we are real close and we are friends. But I think it's important to support your fellow e-liquid mixers, whether they want to release a line to the public or whether you're just passing along knowledge to help somebody be able to DIY for themselves at home. It's super important in today's climate. I definitely want to focus a little bit more on DIY mixing on the show. But the gear is just so much fun. We do mixing on AAFL a couple times a week. So, but I will be trying to at least bring more recipes and DIY talk to the stream a little bit more often. We definitely got away from it the last few months. Just been having a lot of fun stuff come across the desk to play with. So I'm rambling, guys. We're going to get on out of here. I will see you in the Discord if you guys hop in there to hang. Happy freaking New Year. Cheers to an awesome 2026. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Make sure to drop whatever hashtags or goodbyes or anything you feel like saying to end the show in the chat. I'd like to throw them up on screen. Thank you, as always, for wicking it and kicking it with me. We are JMW. I hit the button too fast. We're going to do that again. That didn't work out the way I had planned. Cheers, guys. Happy New Year.